This is not the streets. This is not the streets. What do you mean, Rick Rock, this is not the streets? Exactly what I said. I said this is not the streets. I had a conversation. Why you guys always get on the internet and tell all the business, all the gang business, everything in the streets, y'all telling who's snitching, who's a rat, this and that on the internet. Why y'all do that? That's why I said it's not the streets. Well, break it down what you mean it's not the streets. See, in the streets, if you knew that somebody was telling, you'll go handle your business. If you wasn't going to handle the business, somebody that's going to handle the business would know about the business. See, that's how the game's supposed to go. But on the internet, it's totally different. A coward dies 1,000 deaths. A soldier died once. Once you let somebody know on the internet that somebody told, nobody cares about everybody knowing that you told. It's to kill you 1,000 times. See, the guy on the internet not trying to knock you down. He trying to kill you mentally. So you could think about it every single day. Now that the whole world know, you got to prove yourself every single day that you're not a snitch. That's how you do them on the internet. That's how you kill somebody on the internet. On the streets, it's different. It used to be get them out the way. It used to be the person that was fouled never knew that he never seen it coming. He never knew it was going to happen to him. It's different. The gang politics that's on the internet, we seeing over and over and over, people getting caught up. So if you want to put yourself in that position, that's real. You will get caught up putting your business on the internet. Well, we all know about Nipsey Hussle. Rest in peace. You know, part of the conversation also went like this. It say somebody that told, they wasn't afraid to do the crime. They wasn't afraid to smoke somebody. They was afraid to go to jail. Let me repeat that. The person that told on somebody, he wasn't afraid to do whatever crime he did, whether it was homicide, robbery, whatever the case may be. He wasn't scared to do that. He was scared to go to jail. He didn't want to go to jail. That's why he snitched. You know, the guy that killed Nipsey Hussle, Eric Holder, we still ain't seen no paperwork that Eric Holder told on somebody. I haven't. Nobody seen no paperwork that Eric Holder supposed to told on somebody. We didn't find everybody else shit, but we ain't found Eric Holder paperwork. But Eric Holder allegedly was called a rat, a snitch. And we all seen what Eric Holder did in front of all the cameras. He didn't care. He did it in front of everybody. You see, the internet, the games that's played on here, you could best believe that same mentality that Eric Holder had. There's a whole lot of people out there, you just ain't met the right one. A lot of people on the internet, they talk about other dudes every day, all day. I just had somebody a couple of days ago pop it at me, shoot shots at me in a whole nother state. You see, that's another thing. We're going to get to that later. But popped it at me. See, on the internet, you can have these ongoing online beefs for years and nothing happened. You know why nothing happened? Because like I said, it's not the streets. It ain't the streets. The beefing that you got with these dudes, you see them all day, every day, the beef, all it takes is some money. See, a lot of these dudes is under the impression, the internet dudes, let's take it to the internet dudes. A lot of these internet dudes is under the impression that they could talk and that they could hide and that they could run. And if you was to catch them and they mind, I'ma call the police and get you put in jail. I'm going to get you arrested if you put your hands on me. That's their defense mechanism to keep you from whooping their ass or doing something to them. That's the internet. The streets is totally different. And what I mean by the streets is totally different. If you notice the mentality that the internet guy have, all you need is a couple of dollars. You need some money. $2,500 to get a motherfucker ass whooped on camera, the content brung right back to you, and you could load it up and you could just knock them off the game right then and there. Ain't no need for no internet beef. This is the internet. That's why the beefs go on so long. In the streets, somebody with some real paper, some real money, just $5,000, fuck off, just to fuck it off. That'll take care of your problem. Man, he over there, he be over there, he be over here, he over there every day. Where? He right here. See, they looking for you to come get them. They not looking for somebody that they don't know who done been paid $5,000, $3,500 to walk up on you and do something to you. It's different from the streets. See, I had an issue with a dude in a whole nother state, man. I seen him getting mad at me, talking about he asked me to put him on the game, me to help him out with the YouTube stuff. Man, they won't help me with the YouTube. They won't put. Man, if I knew the secret to success on YouTube, I had millions of dollars. I'd be one of them dudes that's making $50,000 and $60,000 a month off YouTube. You see the format, you see what the dudes who doing numbers, you see what they do. It ain't the YouTube, it's you. It's your channel. You ain't saying the right shit. You ain't doing the right shit. It's you, not the nigga who ain't giving you no help. All you need is one of these. You don't need no camera. You don't need no microphone. That's just extra. It's you. You need to put your work in. Make it work for you. Now to the guys out of town, out of state, I hear a whole lot of LA niggas this, LA niggas that. The gangs out there, them niggas is weak, them niggas is trash. I hear all this shit. But guess what? All the content you niggas cover is California, LA shit. Yeah, everything you niggas cover is LA shit. Which means that LA still have some type of influence on you, whether you like it or not. But it get deeper than that, y'all. I'm gonna break this down. See, when you got somebody from a whole nother state and all they talk about is LA gang politics, which they don't know nothing about, and then they wonder why they channel don't boom talking about this shit, is because you not part of that culture. You don't know how to break down the ins and out to it to make people understand it to where it makes sense. The only thing that y'all can do is make jokes and clown to insert yourself in it that way, because that's the only way you can get involved with the shit. Because y'all know it makes money. The LA culture then went all around the world. You don't see a lot of LA people trying to be like a lot of you niggas from different states. A lot of niggas out here don't even cover shit in all y'all states. They don't even cover the dudes out there. And y'all don't cover them either. You know why y'all niggas don't cover content in y'all states? Because if y'all was to speak about some of the stuff that goes on in y'all town, y'all probably couldn't walk y'all blocks and walk y'all streets out there. So it's easy for you to cover some content thousands of miles away where you know you ain't got to face the consequences. At least some of the dudes out here in LA, at least if they talking shit about some of the niggas in their hometown, they still walking around, got to deal with somebody cracking them upside their head. Because every last nigga from LA that's on the internet, they not hard to get. From the whack 100s to the Compton Rick Rocks to the 600s to whoever, everybody from LA that's on the internet that's still roaming around here, it ain't hard to get you. Everybody know where everybody's at. And it don't cost nothing but a couple of dollars. The house, man, listen, man, he go $2,500, man. He over there, go crack him upside his head and y'all bring me that video back, please. I'm gonna run some content. I'm gonna make my money back off the content. If you got money, yeah, you ain't gotta do it yourself. Why you won't go do it yourself? Man, because it's about being smart, man. You ever watch the mafia movies? I seen a mafia movie. You don't see the boss going out there getting his hands dirty. You see the boss sit at the round table and say, man, we got to respond ASAP. And they already got guys in position for that. Yeah, you see the dudes in the black suits when they open the back door and let the boss out. Yeah, them dudes that's driving the car and the one that's in the passenger seat, 9 times out of 10, them the ones who gonna put the work in. Because they getting paid. They get paid, man. YouTube is not the streets, man. A lot of this stuff be plays, man. I hate to tell y'all that. I'm pretty sure y'all smart enough to know what's going on. Somebody might run and play and call 1,000 YouTube content creators. Cover the content. Cover the content. Hey, cover this. Hey, cover this. That's how it goes, man. So a lot of people, man, they be calling out. I hate getting these phone calls. They be too worried about what the YouTube dudes is doing. But the YouTube dudes is making money, and the YouTube dudes still walking around freely outside. You know, I did a video. They said, you talking about when I was saying the dudes that's talking about the gangbangers, how dudes call gangbangers dumb and all that. They do that for the engagement, to get it hyped up, to get the gangbangers aroused, to keep the content going. They said, man, you talking about Poetic Flacco. No, I'm talking about everybody who's not wise enough to understand what they doing. Yeah, it's some internet stuff that they doing on the internet. But if it was somebody that really wants some serious content, like I said, it don't cost nothing but a few dollars, that, man, they right over there, man. You gotta leave that motherfucker. It's not that serious, man. But it could get serious, man. Street dudes who don't understand this content world, y'all gotta understand, man, a lot of these dudes make a lot of money. They make a lot of money. Some of them sell their soul. They sell their soul for this check, man. There's a lot of these, some of them, yes, I agree. Some of them might be working. Author of confusion, to cause confusion in the communities, man. So it's a lot that I could go with this, man. I could break this down in so many ways, man. But it's hard trying to explain this stuff to people that don't understand what's going on, man. You know, that's why it's easy to do a reaction video and just go off and debate what they talking about. You know what I'm saying? Instead of doing content that's real, because a lot of this stuff be too real to even speak up on, man. You know, me personally, I don't look at a guy that's telling as, oh, I'm going to underestimate him because he's a snitch. He's a snitch. He was scared to go to jail. The nigga was scared to go to jail. I'm not going to underestimate the nigga and put myself in a position for that same rat to smoke me and go tell again because he's scared to go to jail. That nigga ain't scared to do the crime. The nigga scared to do the time. And we all seen that with the Eric Holder thing. You know what I'm saying? We haven't seen no work on him saying he told on somebody, but we definitely seen that nigga pull that pistol out and smoke that dude and pop a few niggas and had niggas running. And no disrespect whatsoever. I'm just calling out the facts. That's why they call them killer rats. We heard, what's his name? They talk about Loose Cannon's father. I don't know Loose Cannon's father, man. I cracked a few jokes on the internet, said a few things, having a little internet beef and shit like that, war with Loose Cannon and all that, just internet shit. It is what it is, homie. But they say his father. He say he with the business, he with the bullshit. You know, don't mean they say he'll get you too. You know, it's a difference, man. It's a difference, man. Y'all need to really, 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 street dudes, stick to y'all street stuff, man. Quit trying to insert y'all stuff or even stressing y'all brain, worrying about what these dudes on the internet is doing, because them dudes on the internet is making money, and some of them dudes is making enough money, like I say, to even put some on you. And it's just the reality of it, man. You know, I ain't giving you no bright ideas. I'm just making it clear for some of y'all to understand what's going on. A lot of y'all come fresh to the internet with too much emotions, work in your feelings. Every time somebody say something, some of y'all come back emotional as a mother. Play the game. Get your money, man. So many dudes be calling me with this emotional ass shit. I be like, bro, What you on the internet for, man? You could have proved yourself in the streets. What you on the internet for? Get the money. They giving you the money. Get your check. Get you a check, man. And go invest it in something before it's too late, before they stop the goddamn gravy train. Get the money, man. A lot of y'all, I be watching y'all numbers and y'all views, man. Them views is so goddamn short because y'all talking about one nigga every single day. What is you on the internet for, man? Who gives a fuck what this nigga done did? Who cares? Who cares? You really want to get some content? Go do something to him. Or have something done to him. Get the content and make you some money. Because what are you on here? I'm not spending hours and countless hours on the internet for free. For a couple of $100. No, man. I'm not that passionate about it. It's about the bread. It's about the money. You know, like the dude and that was talking that Rick Rock. I say, bro, you stop doing lives, man. Lives don't pay no money. You got to sit on live for so many hours to make a little change when you can do 15-minute pre-records and make some money. The nigga said, I already know that. I said, then why you asking me these questions, man? That's the problem with you young dudes. You can't tell. Y'all know every goddamn thing. I done made some nice checks just off 15-minute video. I don't sit on live for hours and hours and hours because ain't no money in it. We not doing this for our health. I'm deciding, should I build me another 64 Impala or should I go build me a Harley Davidson off of 15-minute videos, man? Should I build me another Harley Road Glide or should I go build me a 1964 Impala fully wrapped frame, 4 gates in the trunk, 3 square dumps, 14 batteries, 4 coils in the front, 44-inch sunroof up in there. I'm deciding all this. Real 100-spoke, triple gold Dayton's from Ohio. I'm thinking about all that off 15-minute clips when I got dudes that's doing live videos mad at me talking about I won't help them. And I'm saying, man, look at the blueprint. But it's a whole lot, man. We just ranting at this point. But I just want y'all to understand this on the internet, man. When you see somebody calling people rats on the internet, they not trying to have nothing done to them. They trying to kill that individual mentally to have him to relive that over and over and over and over and over in his mind. That'll drive him more crazy, letting him stay alive with that on his mental, knowing that everybody knows. Because if it was something that serious, a lot of them dudes, homies, would have smoked them already. They would have been gone already. That lets you know in 2025, nobody gives a shit. And the dudes, they know this. The internet niggas know that nobody care no more. They know that the old rules is over with. They know this shit. They know it. It's to kill you off mentally. Get you off track. Get you off course. Now you're going to find yourself in position trying to prove yourself where you might put yourself in a position to end it all, throw it all away.